Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. I do want to go over, again, the Oblivion Remastered did drop today. It is a Bethesda game, and even though it was done by Virtuous Studio, this is a Bethesda game on Unreal Engine 5. Y'all want to know what that means? The PC version is going to have some issues, and the game in general is going to have some issues. Look, again, it's a Bethesda game. You know what you're signing up for if you already picked it up on launch day. It does have some issues, but for the most part, comparatively to like the Spider-Man 2s of the world, it doesn't seem as bad as something like that. Right now on Steam, it's chilling at 3,877 reviews, 82% positive. A lot of the reviews, to be fair, you'll see reviews that are top rated with 0.3 hours, an hour of gameplay, so on and so forth. And you know, you'll get a better idea of all the issues with the game as far as what is going on. For the most part, from what I'm hearing, people are having a good experience. I will say one of my buddies is playing the game, and it's on a 9070 XT. We upload footage on his PC to this channel of a 9070 XT. It crashed multiple times while playing the game. So, you know, it is what it is. Like, this is kind of the reality. I'm going to tinker around. My main PC right now has an RTX 4070, so this isn't a game that I'm really looking to delve into right now. As I've said in previous videos, I'm kind of at a position where I just have to bench games as far as playing them for my personal experience. I have Oblivion Remastered downloaded, and I want to play a little bit of it just to see performance and whatnot, but you know, again, Expedition 33 for me is taking priority. I get that you guys might be in a different boat, and the idea of me playing Expedition over Oblivion might be wild to you, but a couple things to know. First of all, Steam Deck verification. Again, this is another game that is memes. This verification label means nothing. They gave Spider-Man 2 the verification label as well, and then they took it away. We gotta be a little bit more selective of which games get the verification symbol, or, you know, which games get verified. Dead Space Remake was another one. Even Horizon Zero Dawn, in my experience, when I played that on the deck, that had issues. So as far as deck performance goes, don't get the one user notes, don't get this for Steam Deck. Despite verified status, it is nearly unplayable. You have to lower the settings to the point of it looking worse than 2006 Oblivion, and it still runs very poorly. Damn, you guys are effing jerks. That review has 132 comments. So, you know, it is unfortunate on that. It is a bummer. Another user says, it's available on Game Pass. Do not purchase on Steam. That way you get unlimited time to try it out without spending $49.99. For God's sake, do not get the deluxe version. The regular version has the meaty DLCs included. The user is right about that. This is a beta right now. Bethesda is driving on impulsivity to drive sales of this product. I totally get that, and that definitely goes in line with the fact that this game did have a shadow drop. Again, those are just a couple of the negative reviews. A lot of the reviews are super positive, but again, I think a lot of those reviews are also people being very excited about this remaster, and they're playing a little bit of it, maybe not facing any performance issues. Again, in the case of a game like this, and given the fact that the majority of the reviews are positive, this is very much going to be a case, is it your PC? Do you think it's your PC? You gotta upgrade your 64 gigs of RAM, or maybe that 4080 isn't enough, dude. Did you update the drivers? You know, we'll definitely see some of that, but a game like this, again, UE5, a Bethesda open world game, obviously it's going to be an issue. Another user notes Oblivion is fantastic, is a fantastic game, but UE5 is garbage, a blurry, ghosty, smeary mess somehow with upscaling off. Oh, and AMD FSR implementation is completely borked. Might buy again in the future, but if you're on AMD, avoid like the plague screenshots in Steam reviews when. That would actually be a great idea, offering Steam screenshots in Steam reviews. That would be fantastic. And again, a lot of reviews are positive. Positive review for it being a Bethesda game with the ability to uncap frame rate straight from the options. With the amount of times I paid for Skyrim, I should have gotten this game for free. Let's take a quiet moment for those who aren't here to revisit Oblivion with us, whether they wandered into Shivering Isles or took one last pilgrimage to Cloud Ruler Temple. Their stories are woven into our journeys through the game. That's a good review, but that user did leave the review at 0.2 hours. 0.5 hours, another review. It's so bloody good, man. I can't wait for them to remake Fallout 3. I agree with that. But yeah, if you guys are looking to pick this up, I get it that people are super excited. And you know what? $49.99 I still think is a great price point. I'm happy that they priced it at that. It's a Bethesda game. I played Skyrim on the PlayStation 3 somehow, and I still had an incredible experience with that, but let's be honest, whenever a Bethesda game comes out day one, it's gonna have a lot of issues. Starfield, Fallout 4, Skyrim, literally every single one of them. And as far as the bugs and glitches go, that's almost a part of the charm of a Bethesda release. However, when it bleeds into the game breaking down and it crashing, things of that nature, which is going to be a crapshoot. We've all seen this. We've seen the story play out multiple times with a lot of these bad ports that come out. Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, just go through the list. Final Fantasy 16, go through the list of the major PC releases over the last 6 to 8 months, and you're gonna find a lot of games that for some people, it runs great on their RTX 3060. For other people, they find it poor on their RTX 4080 or 5080. And why is that? There's two reasons, because there are so many different configurations on PCs, and people are utilizing different settings, and the term running great, that is a very subjective term. To you, 720p 30 FPS might be running great. To somebody else, 1080p maxed out at 49 frames per second isn't good enough, and they need that 60 frames per second or even 100 frames per second. You get the idea. That's why relativity comes into play so much when we talk about these PC versions. It's just gauge what you want out of your game, and if you're not familiar with Bethesda games on launch, generally speaking, they have a lot of issues. If you are gonna buy it, and you're ready to face those issues, I would say, maybe buy it on Steam if you do want to. Utilize that 2-hour window. Make sure not to go past it, because Steam is going to give you a refund. No questions asked. Get the refund and then buy the game at Green Man Gaming using my affiliate link. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. And if you do get it there, you'll get it a little bit cheaper. Or for now, like that one user said in the Steam reviews, just play it through Game Pass. There's gonna come a time, a year from now, 18 months from now, it is going to get better. You know that they're gonna be patching it a lot. Look at a Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was an absolute atrocity and abomination within like 2 weeks. They remedied that game. I don't expect this to be a 2-week scenario. I don't even expect this to be an instance where they get the game fully perfect at any point, just because Bethesda open world game on UE5 just sounds like a nightmare, and I don't think it's ever gonna be perfect, but they'll get it a lot better, and that's just the state of gaming right now. And that's the majority of games, but for $49.99, the impulsivity is definitely going to play a factor into this one. The stealth drop, it is the talk of the gaming world right now. There's 150,000 concurrent players, and look, a lot of those players probably having a great experience with the game. I got a ton of friends right now on my Steam friends list playing the game right now, and I don't know how the game is performing on consoles, but I'm sure it's not ideal there either. It's Bethesda open world game UE5. You know what the deal is, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts. If you're playing it on the deck and you get it to run well enough, again, let us know your settings and how well it's running. If you're playing it and it's running swimmingly, let me know. I'm sure for a lot of people it is very positive. 82%, that's not great. A game like this, if it was a perfect PC port, this would be overwhelmingly positive easily. The instance I saw 82% day of release, I'm like, well, it's not the game. Everybody loves Oblivion. If you're buying this game right now, you either love Oblivion or you love this style of open world games. Nobody is leaving a review that's played Oblivion Remastered at this point and be like, oh, the game's just not that good. I expected better. I expected more evolutionary gameplay mechanics. No, all of those reviews, literally every single one of them, is going to be tied towards some sort of negative performance issues and things of that nature. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.